everyone, it's Thủy from Foreign Trade University. Today I feel so excited when everyone can get together and follow my talk. Our topic today is MICE and its potential in Vietnamese tourism and corporate entertainment. It's really an interesting discussion for us. To make it clearly, my presentation will be divided into three parts. The first is the definition of MICE. The second is potential of MICE for Vietnamese tourism, and the last is potential of MICE for corporate entertainment. If you have any questions, comments or suggestions, don't hesitate to ask after my presentation somewhere below here. Okay, now I will not waste your time anymore. Let's start with my first part, the definition of MICE, or what is MICE. Before talking about the definition of MICE, I want to give you some images of it. Let's see.
Simula na naman. Magandang umaga, kaibigan. Eto na naman tayo bago simula. Huminga ng malalim, alisin ang kaba. Tapos na ang kahapon, pwede na yan tatapon. Huwag lang ang mga araw, dapat yan ay ibaon. Katulong mo sa panibagong hamon. May paparating na bagong alon. Pwede kang lamunin o pwede mong sabayan. Yung araw na kahapon, pwede kanyang gabayan. Kung ako sa'yo, tumayo ka na dyan. Huwag ka na magpahuli, kami ay sundan patungo sa liwanag, abutin ng tala. Pagkatapos pakinsin mundo, puso nagbabaga. Upang lahat ay mamulat, susulat pa rin.
Okay, you have an overview of MICE. Really, in Vietnam, MICE is a new term. However, in other countries, it is very popular. MICE stands for Meetings, Incentives, Conventions, and Events. It is used to refer a particular type of tourism in which large groups, usually planned well in advance, are brought together for some specific purpose. So we can say that MICE is a type of tourism combining many activities. MICE has quickly developed in many countries all over the world in recent years, bringing about ideal development of tourism operations. It becomes a type of industry called MICE industry. MICE is also a popular trend of tourism in almost every country in the world, including developing countries like Vietnam. However, Europe and America still remain the major markets worldwide in respect of the number of meetings, conferences, and events. Here is the rank of countries which have the highest number of meetings in 2007. You can easily find out the top countries have the highest number of meetings and MICE tours in the world. That is, America with 376 times, and Germany with 320 times, and so on. Alright, you have mastered some information of MICE, and now move to the next part, the potential of MICE in Vietnamese tourism. Really, Vietnam has many advantages to develop MICE tourism. The General Director of Holding International Tourism and Trade Investment, Nguyễn Khắc Huyền, said in a recent interview with Vietnam Business Forum that Vietnam needed to identify MICE as a potential industry to develop suitable strategy for it. He added it was time to consider establishing MICE business associations. Vietnam is considered to have a great potential to develop MICE tourism. First, Vietnam has a lot of landscape, heritage, and Vietnamese people are very open, enthusiastic, and friendly. The 4,000-year history of Vietnam is also attractive for foreign tourists. Secondly, Vietnam has stable politics, developing economy, and riches in country. These are favorable conditions for Vietnam to develop MICE tourism. However, only until 2008 and 2009 period, when the country developed to a new level, trade activities expanded and the tourism cooperation was promoted, this type of tourism could truly flourish. Currently, Ho Chi Minh and Hanoi are two locations that have ability to exploit this trend. MICE tourism has developed as a huge potential to Vietnam's tourism industry, and this lucrative market is being recognized and developed by hotels, resorts, airlines, and the biggest players including Caravel Hotel, Saigon Tourist, Fulmer Resorts, and Vietnam Airlines. Alright, these are advantages and opportunities for MICE to come into Vietnam tourism. Now, let's move to the next part, potential of MICE for corporate entertainment in Vietnam. In Vietnam, corporate entertainment is more and more developing thanks to the fast industrialization and modernization in recent years. The form corporate entertainment first came to Vietnam in 1990, but in the last 2 years has seen strong development. It can be comprised such as meetings, incentives, conferences or convention and exhibition or events. The stronger company in Vietnam develops, the more popular corporate entertainment is. Corporate entertainment brings about a development of most companies in Vietnam, especially multinational corporations. It becomes a top industry, an effective way of marketing to the customer and one of the fastest growing segments in entertainment, generating millions of revenues for our country. And now, I will give an example about corporate entertainment in a big company in Vietnam. Coca-Cola Company is a big beverage company that focuses on corporate entertainment. The company usually organizes awards or gala events. If Coca-Cola cooperates with MICE, they will create a great incentive. Usually, the last event in a series of meetings, they can make use of many options from celebrity entertainers to exciting bands, providing dance music and other options that will leave attendees with a feeling of excitement and looking forward to another meetings. It is really a big potential for Vietnamese corporate entertainment needed to be exploited. Besides these advantages to apply MICE into Vietnamese tourism and corporate entertainment, we also miss some obstacles such as developing economy, the lack of qualified human resources, or the lacking in the number of conference centers with a big capacity enough for our skill. We have to cope up with these difficulties and find out solutions. The government should first invest in infrastructure, road, building more convention centers, big hotel, and training well-qualified workers. We also need comprehensive marketing strategy to develop Vietnam as a trendy destination for MICE tourism development. Alright, do you still remember my presentation or forget it? Okay, if you don't remember, I will summarize again. We have 3 main points included: the definition of MICE, the potential of MICE for Vietnamese tourism, and for corporate entertainment. I hope that from my presentation you have an overview of MICE and some opportunities for development in Vietnamese tourism. Finally, I want to say thanks to all of you for paying attention to my talk. Hope you enjoy it. See you next time. Have a great day and bye now.